Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. We're gonna do another run, and it's not gonna be survival this time, in all likelihood, but it's gonna be a little bit of a try-hard run, at least to start with, and we're not going to the bank, because I am sick and tired of that place. I just want a normal run. I want a good run. I want a fun run. I want to not die on my run. And because people wanted it, I gotta do it. I'm contractually obligated. Should probably have just tried to use my shield on that one, but I didn't. Now, what are we gonna go with today? We could go tactics, we could go brutality, we could go survival. Okay, I did not think you would hit me there. Congratulations. I don't know. We are kind of rolling, at least immediately, a little bit of a tactics run with this bow. And we have that Tesla coil trap. Please climb, thank you. I mean, if we were gonna roll, stop that. If we were gonna roll brutality, we would have a brutality weapon, which we don't have. I could roll tactics, and we can always swap our weapons a little bit later. We could roll like a colorless or legendary melee weapon, because they exist, and they definitely can be something other than ranged, but I want to stick with the bow for now, so we'll just upgrade tactics. I didn't really take too long to actually look at the... Oh, yeah. I didn't take too long to actually look at what was available in there, in the beginning tubes. I really just wanted what I wanted, and what I wanted was whatever I felt was the easiest available options. And I gotta say, I'm very happy with my decision right now, because it seems like we're gonna have a solid tactics run to start here. We have all tactics equipment, all good tactics equipment early. I need a victory. That's just kind of what it boils down to. With how many bad runs I've had recently in Dead Cells, keep getting new equipment, Jesus. I need something that's a little bit easier on my ye old headachy brain. There you go. Oh, there's a scroll fragment back there. Wait a minute. Scroll fragment first floor? That means that was that's a random drop, right? Because I believe how it works is, over the course of any individual Dead Cells run, there's randomly distributed bonus scroll fragments that are not normally supposed to be in those respective biomes that you find them in, and I think this is one of those scroll fragments. So we are +1/4 of a scroll up over the normal amount that you would have over the course of a run. Nice, nice. And if you wanted to min-max, you would just go... Let me see if I remember. You would go sewers, prison, ancient sewers, watcher. I think the graveyard has one additional scroll fragment over the sanctuary, so you would go graveyard, cavern, guardian for the maximum scroll fragment potential, I believe. Okay, we're gonna go grab the HP and then we are gonna leave. Where are we gonna go? Honestly, I'll say it again. The path hasn't been the problem lately. It's been the bank. The bank has been the problem lately. So we're gonna avoid the bank if it shows up, but we might as well mix up the path a little bit. The game wants me to go to the castle. I'm gonna... I mean, we haven't been there in a while. I just hate the death fight. Could go and try to fight death. can go to the shrines from the defiled necropolis. So you know what? If the game wants me to do it, I'll do it. We'll try to build some sort of an anti-death strategy run here. Which basically means, what is it? We need a electric whip if it shows up. Electric whip it is! I can roll E-whip over Firebrand. I don't mind. Be all also to you too. Well, if we're going tactics, we don't have a lot of health, so we're gonna take this. We'll get a lot of cash though. And you know, to an extent, cash is kind of like having an extra scroll. Like, you don't literally get another scroll fragment if you just have a lot of cash. You can't buy scroll fragments. Used to, but you can't now. Or scrolls, for that matter. But to be able to have more money to buy weapons or reroll weapons to have better synergies, it is kind of like having another scroll fragment if you just put the scroll fragment into damage. Oops. Whoa, I did not see you. So, it's not bad. It's not bad. Dare Nunu, welcome. How are you doing today, Dare Nunu? I'm hating these spitty enemies. Get out of here. Stop spitting. Their freaking fireballs do so much damage, too. I think in the much lauded upcoming update, they're gonna reduce the damage of those bone throwers as well. Because I gotta admit, they do a lot of damage. There's been more than one occasion in the past when I've thought to myself, wow, they hurt. Like, they do more damage than the freaking werewolves. The werewolfies. Hello? Well. And you're dead. Thank you. 6 levels of tactics, huh? Let's see if we can keep the 1-1 in brutality survival and just roll maximum damage. Nice little hop there. This is like my perfect firebrand as well, because it's a firebrand that fires 2 arrows, which makes it way more likely that you're gonna get a kill on that first hit. All right. Alchemic carbine as well. It's too good to pass up. I gotta at least take it, I think. Put it in the backpack. Because now we've got poison and fire at our disposal. And the boomerang is really nice as well. But I'm gonna save a little bit of cash. We're gonna be looking for, what is it? Electrical whip. Didn't find it. That's our anti-death weapon, should it show up. Nunu says, I'm fine, busy week at work right now and eating yogurt. Can't be that busy of a week at work if you're watching Abe Clancy stream Dead Cells. Thank you, by the way. But much appreciated. Dun, 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 dun. Kushmir says, I got some yogurt as well. Am I the only one who's not the hugest fan of yogurt? I guess I just haven't, I didn't grow up in a yogurt family. Donk. There you go. Nice. What is it over here? A chest or something? Are you okay? I don't think they're actually okay. Squirt, 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 squirt. I like eating one every few months, says Dare Nunu. That's not a lot of yogurt. Here I was thinking you were eating yogurt every day, like, man, I don't feel like me if I don't have my daily yogurt. It's too much yogurt, man. We've got a lot of status effects right now, a lot of DOTs, which I like, and we still have that poison in the back pocket, which makes me really want to go into a acrobata pack. Don't need to upgrade the skills, they're fine for now. Yoink. Brr. It's not Motorcycle Guy, it's someone else today. Someone else with equally loud and annoying engines. The biter's almost got him. Oh my god, I gotta get the freaking gem. It's 500 bucks, man. That's getting to be a lot of cash. No, no one likes you, get out. I'm stuck. One second. I gotta realize that throwing down the traps really does help you if you're in a situation like that where you can't get out and there's a lot of enemies around. There you go. I feel like I'm just way more comfortable with tactics. Like, I'm thinking back to the bank runs recently and how much nicer it would have been to just have the ability to like fire out some turrets to help with the situation that we found ourselves in, you know what I mean? Would have been so nice just to have that little extra, well, a lot of extra passive damage I wouldn't have to worry about. Check the plates, ID the guy and go say, "Yay, stop running your engine next to my house while I'm streaming. Hey, I'm working here." If you can ever hear it in the microphone, I want you to keep in mind though that I don't live on the street. I live like 3 houses down from the road. And it's still that loud. Hey, an on-color dual scroll. You love to see it. Hey, come here. Freaking bone guy. Bone guy. Makes no sense. Whoa, you didn't die. Whew. That would have been some nasty damage to take. I don't know how he missed me. He was inside of me when he swung. Frantic sword, explosive decoy. Nope. There's another shop. I wonder what's in this shop. Weapon shop? That'd be ideal. More enemies. That's what's in this shop. Hey, come here. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with you. You can just F right on off. There's a cannon. Cannon, I don't think is gonna be particularly good against our upcoming bosses. We are done though. We're donezo, and we've had the weapon shop show up, so we are out of here. I'll climb my way out, I suppose. Kushmir says I got some Greek yogurt with homemade gooseberry cassis syrup. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds great. Quark says skier is good. I still don't know what that is. Nunu says I didn't mean like having a lot to do at work, I meant like having to spend a lot of time at work. That's equally bad. I don't know if I would rather have more to do to keep me occupied or just... I think I'd rather have more to do to keep me occupied than just have to spend a lot of time at work being bored. All right, give it to me, baby. Acrobata pack. Yes. We have fire, we have electricity, we have poison. Oh no. Ah crap. I'm gonna have that weird bugged sound effect now of anytime I take damage at this point for the rest of the run, I'm gonna get the glitch. That's what I'll call it, the glitch. Let's do it. These give you a lot of cells. That's a lot of cells. Whoa! Freaked me out. What's down here? Nothing. Stashleberry just rolls off the tongue better. Is that what it's called? There you go. What? Ow! What the heck are you doing, my dude? Why were you spinning? He wasn't even on the same level as I was. He just wanted to spin. That's gonna hurt. It did not hurt. I don't know how it didn't hurt. I don't know what he did. He could have killed me. No, I know what happened. What happened is I was lucky that he killed him because I need some new freaking weapons. This might be one of those situations where we could do like a heavy DOT fight, considering the equipment that we have. Yeah, because you're not dying. What we would want alongside all of this is the electrical whip, because then we would have fire, poison, the electricity damage to kill the flying scythes, although we do have the electrical turret. And it would just be a lot of just kind of like chilling and waiting for enemies to die to the DOT. It might work, I don't know. I don't think I've ever rolled a pure DOT fight against death. I feel like I'm usually always rolling, you know, some other weapon types that always miss because I have to like jump and hit him. This is gonna be a weird one. Strangely enough, this'll work because the throwing thing actually has a lot of damage. No. He's far too mobile for those orbiting books to do that much damage, I think. That was stupid. Just heal up. That was actually dumb. But it's another on-color duel, which is really nice. Actually, even just one shot with the throwing thing is almost enough to kill these enemies, but it stuns them for so long. Yeah, this will be fine for now. This is a very weird tactics build because we have pretty much all DOT weapons. DOT or status afflicting weapons, but it's good control. Dun, 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 dun. No, thank you. You know, let's save that area there. Just in case there's a cursed chest, save the upper platforms for clearing that out. Sounds like a smart idea to me. Because I don't think chests can spawn at the very top level. They're all inside the little dungeon here. Thank you. I don't know, this actually seems to be working very well. Just an XY on every enemy. If you pay attention, you can also see that there's a little bit of freeze framing when the throwing thing actually hits an enemy. Just a little bit of time freeze happening. Not that much, but a little bit. Quick bow. Okay, you know, now you got me thinking, what about a quick bow with barbed tips? That could potentially work pretty well. That could potentially work pretty well against this upcoming boss. We could take ammo, or we could just let the barbed tips and all the DOT do the work for us. Oh, right. What is this? Big ball of corpses. Oh. It's food, too. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Maybe I should leave the lore rooms on, because you do get random free food on occasion. It is mighty convenient. Even though it is cursed food. That's a minor issue though. Just minor, so unbelievably minor. I do not have the money to buy a healing flask. And still reroll weapons, because we do want to reroll some weapons. And our mutations, so. Come here. What are you hitting? There's nothing up there to hit, dude. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Check out this shop, because if it is a weapon shop, skill shop, but I don't really want any skills right now. Nice. Isn't it? Oh, it's weird. Game says there's an enemy there, but he's not aggroing. I think he's one of the statues, but he's just kind of sitting there. Weird. All right, I think the quick bow will work. I don't like it, but quick bow, barb tips, you know, that's a decent amount of damage. We'll probably go ammo as well, which means we're not going to be using the alchemic pistol or the firebrand, but we'll use one. It'll depend on what we have the damage synergies for. If we have it for burning oil, we'll do that. If we have it for poison, we'll just use that. So we got our options covered. And there's no weapon shop, and there's no... I thought there were 2 shops on this floor, but I guess not. There's no weapon shop, and there was no... electrical whip, so it's really just this. I'd rather have the bow versus the stun. So goodbye. I guess we'll go recycle the food. I'm not gonna eat it for the 3 melees, although maybe we can get more damage on full health, and then that would actually give us a little bit of value. So I guess I am gonna do that. Let's go, because we are done. Rip to not getting a weapon shop, unfortunately. I guess you know what, we could go to the skill shop and actually see if there's anything there that we want. Apparently I did not activate the teleporter on that side either. Maybe, you know, a better Tesla coil. Maybe Wings of the Crow would allow us to get up in the air and hit him? Maybe even Tornado, because Tornado does block projectiles at times. So like we could take this over the heavy turret. I hated that. I hated that so much. I didn't even think about it. I was like, where's my stun? I'm throwing things. No, they were gone. They were gone. But hey, I do have a level 11 tornado now all of a sudden, so sure, we'll take that. This guy's still not showing up. I think the tornado could be pretty good because I didn't get the teleporter, but it doesn't matter. The tornado can break projectiles. So this guy, because he has so many projectiles, maybe it'll keep us a little bit safer. Use it on one of those upper platforms, you know? Lonely's Troll, welcome, hello, how's it going? One time you don't probe him. I should have placed both the turrets before I activated the shop, but I for some reason thought that we wouldn't have him here, like the Mimic, because this is not like a normal biome, but what do I know? Okay, so we're looking for burning oil or poison. Burning oil, got it. So there's fire. What produces oil? Tornado spreads oil. Tesla coil spreads oil. So we've got 2 things that spread oil. If we can make the carbine spread oil, then we can swap to it if we need the oil application, but we have the traps that do it, so that should be fine. And then we need barb tips. And ammo. Maybe we don't need ammo. I do a lot of like dodging on the fight, so. But we don't have any poison synergies. So yeah, let's reset. Don't die. more DPS, and then ammo is effectively more DPS. Okay, this should be fine, and then let's do it. There's nothing else to it. So the trap spreads oil around it when you activate it. The tornado I wish you could make a fire tornado. The tornado spreads oil when it hits the enemy, so we need the tornado to actually hit him in order to spread oil on him. But that shouldn't be too bad because we can just put the tornado out there and it should spread it. Okay, the alchemic carbine now spreads oil as well. That's the only other thing that I was thinking about doing. And you know what? What if we dump disengagement? What if we take Acrobata Pack? No, we don't need it. I'd rather just, you know, have a chance to survive if I take a couple of big hits. We'll be fine. That was a weird slide. Weird slide, my dude. Lonely's Troll says, I'm good and ready for my bed. There's so many jokes in there. Tornado's doing a good job so far. Let's get that tornado out again. Oh, you, okay. Man, you do a lot of damage and I don't have that much health. That was close, that was close. I still hate him. That was close. I don't want the freaking Spartan sandals. I realize what I should have done differently, though. What I should have done is I should have, instead of staying up and trying to dodge through the thrown scythe, I should have just tried to duck under it, because he only throws it up or down, and you want to jump up onto the ledge to dodge it up, or drop down from the ledge to dodge it down. So don't dodge through it, just fall. But I was really hoping that the Tesla coil would have killed the small 4 scythe projectiles that kind of float around, but I was not getting any of that. They were not being destroyed, which was disappointing. I thought that they would work similarly to the sorry. I thought that that would work similarly to the electrical shock, which I know does destroy the scythe projectiles super easily, but that is not how that worked. Is this a quick bow? This might be a quick bow. No, it's an infinite ammo bow. I don't remember what that does. Hey, knock it off. Each shot that hits a target increases the damage by 10%, stacks infinitely but does decay, double damage on burning oil. So we can just immediately replace the quick bow and be happy about it. Close one. It's nice because we can stack the damage pretty easily. It's good damage too. Can't complain about the infinite arrows. We don't need the ammo mutation anymore, so we'll swap that out. Which game is this hat? This is the Scarecrow's hat. The game is this game. No other shenanigans at play. Okay, just be careful. I'll take the food. A little scared. Not that scared. Scared of the bird. Hey, bird. Scared of you. I'm very scared all of a sudden. I don't know why. Like, this is not a very scary situation. I don't know why I was so freaked out all of a sudden. I was just very freaked out. No! Not gonna fight you. Don't be scared, just be good. I can't! It's impossible! Leg hugger makes the victim bleed. Spartan sandals bumps. Knockback shield bumps. Mean. I don't need the bleed synergy, but I guess leg hugger, it is passive damage and it will crit on the bleed and it is damage and we can give it double damage. So I don't know, is leg hugger good enough? It's a passive, it just goes out there and does damage, I suppose. Not very good on a lot of the bosses, but you know, passive damage is passive damage, right? And he freaks out all the time, so you know what? I'll take you over the Tesla coil, my dude. I forget though, how do you level this guy up? Dude, actually he's pretty good. When he's critting, he's pretty good. Okay, he's like not attacking at all for some reason. Just press the trigger randomly. I do need to do that. But it's like, he has to kill enemies or eat enemies. I forget which. I think he just needs to eat enemies. Like, he has to hit 100 times. Yeah, maybe it is kill. If it's kill, you know, let's let him kill. Yeah, the malaise is starting to increase, though. There he goes! Oh, come on! There you go. Alright, leggy boy. There's one. The sooner he levels up, the sooner I don't have to do this anymore. So hold on, he was critting for a 1,155, right? What's his normal damage? 660. So he does like double damage when he's biting and critting. It's not bad damage for critting, you know, double. Ugh. Does Barb Tip work with the bow and infinite arrows? I think it does. I might want to replace this with like point blank, potentially. Well, let's see, we have Firebrand in our back pocket. We don't really need the alchemic carbine, but it does make oil. So I actually do think I want to buy it. Oh no, but this one doesn't make oil. It does more damage though. This is interesting. Maybe we don't buy it then, save the cash. Or what we could do, put Fire Blast in the back pocket and it will burn. We don't need Firebrand if we have a Fire Blast, right? I kinda like that idea actually. Because we don't need poison. We got burning oil. We can build around that very easily. Ideally though, we would have both, poison and burning oil, right? Or actually burning and bleeding would be nice, because we've got the leg hugger. Good point. Good point, brain. I guess he makes the enemies bleed, which is also more damage. So I don't think we buy anything. I think we want to save our cash. We want to spend money re-rolling in the future, I think. And we want to buy new equipment later too. And I hate to say it, but we might want to go to the bank, because the bank is going to show up very soon. And if the bank shows up soon, we can maybe buy some bank things. Hey, Leggy boy, come here. We can buy some level 12s. Maybe we can even get some legendaries if we wanted. I'm loving the bow though. The bow's very handy right now. Oh, right. Leg hugger can't hit him. He's technically invisible, which is weird. Good job. Yeah, we're letting him bite. I'm trying to let this boy bite. We want him to get nice and strong, nice and fed. Wow. I forgot that they might actually come after me. It is taking us quite a while to get through this level, but again, there's a reason for that. No, Leggy boy, come back to me. We're trying to make our boy bite, and our boy's been biting. He's been biting a lot. Whoa, the range. Okay. I didn't know that he had that kind of a range to him. That's a little scary. I mean, I've known that he's got a lot of range. I didn't know it was that high. Kind of want to go and... I was gonna say buy food, but there's no food to buy. Let's reduce malaise. Yeah, like there's no, we already bought the food, so there's no food. So we are just gonna use a healing flask and then hope we don't have to use too many of those in the rest of the run. We don't exactly have a lot of health. We may have been a little light on the old HPs, which is the reason why I keep getting one shot. Could go back to a Tesla coil trap. Could go back to the Tesla coil trap. We could go back to the Tesla coil trap. I don't know, we could stick with the tornado. It's weird, it blocks projectiles. The bosses have projectiles at this point that we would be fighting. I don't know, that thing fired 3 times. What boss are we gonna go for? Gonna do Scarecrow again? Fight boy! Ah! I guess I feel like the biter boy here, he spends a lot of his time teleporting around. He doesn't spend as much time as I want him to spend biting. No, no, don't know why. I don't know why he spends all of his time running instead of biting. Like, the cat seems to stick around on a level and start swiping more than this guy does. Good job. You got another bite in there. Bite him, bite him, bite him. There's another biter. I'm not paying attention to how much damage the bleed is doing. I should look at that. Let's try to get this guy's attention. Hey. Bleed's doing 125 per tick. Don't know how long that bleed is gonna last, but the damage itself is not that bad. Sorry, Biter Boy, I'm not exactly letting you get the kills here, am I? Like, as soon as I jump onto another ledge of the platform, my leg hugger is just like immediately on the case and trying to track me down. I'm just like, no, no, no. You don't have to immediately jump to the same platform as me, my friend. You can stay on your platform and just bite, bite, bite. Spend your days biting, boy. It's our last chance to buy a heal. Screw that. Who needs HP? Okay, there's 2 more enemies under us. Although you, I can probably grab you. Aw. Hey, he leveled up. He's so big now. He's a big boy. All right. Now I'm happy. We basically did that over the course of 1 floor, which I think is pretty good. All right, where are we gonna go? Are we gonna fight Scared Crow? We could. It's an incentivized biome path. As long as I get hits in, this is pretty good. A little scary, but screw it, let's do it. I've been fighting him a lot lately and having a good time doing it too. Can I level up more? No, this is the maximum level of Leg Hugger. He only has 2 levels, baby and not baby. So he is as good as he is ever gonna be. This is bank, isn't it? I guess what we should do is go to the bank. And maybe, you know what? Maybe what we should have done is gone to the Sepulcher, which would allow us to go to either biome. But no, this is fine. Okay, we are gonna go to the, we are gonna go to the bank. I know. You're saying, Abe, don't go to the bank. You've been to the bank recently. The bank has kicked your ass. I know. I'm gonna go to the bank though, because it's the bank. I wanna go to the bank. What I am going to do is drop ammo, since we don't need it. I'm gonna keep disengagement. I might go for Wish, since this is a maximum level bank. But I'm trying to think about what equipment I would be looking for to make Wished. You know, we already have a decent enough bow, level 8, that's fine. Double damage and burning oil, it's perfect. We could go for, you know, double fire damage from the firebrands. But I think actually instead, I'm just gonna level up my damage. So we're gonna take barb tips and then probably acrobat pack. Because now we have all of the different DOTs. This is such a bad idea. Birds are a-holes in this game and in Elden Ring. I still say that the birds in Bloodborne are pretty annoying too. Apparently no one agrees with me on that one though. Scrat, 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 scrat. See you in a minute, my friend. On the bright side, if we need to buy flasks, we might be able to buy 2 if it's a mimic in the shop. So we'll be keeping our eyes open for that. I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of money happening. And there was a lot of money happening. But imagine that when you have good weapons, oh my god, they're actually easy to kill. Okay, and you know, we triggered disengagement, but you know what? We killed him. I don't know what actually hit me though on my downwards attack there initially. I don't know why he was punching. There was nothing down there for him to kill, you know what I mean? Oh god, we got another one. Perfect. Dude, the tornado is kind of annoying because it's pulling the enemies around. Okay. Start with this. Are you... Don't want you to be a mimic. Start with this. Don't be a mimic. He's not a mimic. Okay, perfect. So we know that one of the other 2 shops is going to be a mimic. We're going to have a level 14 something. There you go. A little scared. I'll acknowledge it. So like, I don't know, was it, Leg Hugger wasn't in there. I feel like the dude just punched randomly when I did the downwards attack. I attacked into his punch, but there was nothing there for him to punch, so I'm not entirely certain what happened. Maybe, was there a ladder? Was I on the ladder momentarily and then he started the ground-based attack maybe? Maybe that's what I was missing. I didn't recognize that happened. But I feel like I just fell into a punch or something. Which kind of sucked. You know, it's really nice having all of these different types of damage over time effects here. Got him. We actually do have quite a lot of damage. Careful. I have to also acknowledge that my Leggy boy has done virtually nothing. I have a feeling he'll help for the bosses. Up to that point, though, he's not really going to be accomplishing that much, is he? I also don't really have anything else that does bleed, so it's not like my dude is going to be rocking crits that I can hear easily. Okay. Thank you. He's not even on the right level right now. I'm not down there, my friend. Up here, dummy. You freaking dummy. Never played Bloodborne, they're easy to dispatch. They're annoying though, you know. They're not gonna kill you, probably. But when there's like 6 of them around and you're fighting dogs at the same time, it can get kind of annoying. Random weapons, tactics, yes please. I don't know, maybe I will replace this bow if a level 14 unlimited ammo bow shows up, it might be worth grabbing. You know, it might be worth more, especially if I can roll it into plus damage on burning oil, plus damage on bleed, plus damage on poison. Who cares about 10% damage when you've got the flat damage bonuses already there, you know? I need to go grab that curse chest. Where is it? I see it. Leg Hugger is doing his or her best. This is a red bat. And you know what? His best is not good enough. God damn it, I need a little bit more out of you. Another reason to have lore rooms turned off. Less dead ends that you have to explore. That was the most satisfying downwards motion I've ever had in this video game. I don't know how to make it so that you ignore platforms reliably when you're doing multiple downwards attacks in one, but I got it to work there. Smoke bomb, you know? No. Okay, I have to believe that we have probably killed all of the large gold gorgers, right? You would hope. So, hopefully this curse has no problems being cleared. I'll admit, I do hate the fact that there's an Inquisitor down there. You know what? I didn't think about that, but the fact that you can toss the tornado downwards makes it a little bit easier to use effectively. You can just toss it down a ledge. Oh my god, just shoot downwards. I know you can do it. There we go. I'm liking the bow though. I mean, it's a solid bow weapon. Poor guys. Dead. Dude, the tornado blocked his scythe. His, like, blade that he throws. I didn't know it could block that. Makes sense, because it can block all of them, basically. All of the ranged attacks. Double damage on burning oil, burns the ground, spreads oil. Double damage, Great Owl spreads oil plus damage on burning targets. So we could roll Owl And the owl we could just use to get a flawless, hopefully, and then re-roll it so we don't die in one hit. Yes, if you, So that's how you use that. If it's over a pit, it just drops. It's pretty funny. Yep. Hello, friend. I wonder how hard of a time this guy's gonna have against Scarecrow, because he's gonna have to move around a lot to hit him, I think. We'll see. But if I'm lucky, I can get a lot of extra damage in by just constantly comboing with the bow. Plus damage, plus damage, plus damage repeatedly. Plus 10%, plus 10%, plus 10%. I wonder if that's an additive or a multiplicative stacking. I assume it's a additive stacking. You know, every hit's probably not gonna be times 1.1. Although that would be cool. Is this big? Nope. All right, what do we got? Colorless Ferryman's Lantern. I don't think there's even enough enemies to kill in order to get the shots to make this thing plausible, but it is a fun weapon. And one of these days, I keep saying it, but one of these days I do want to do another Ferryman's Lantern run, because I want to build up the damage to one-shot a boss, ideally. You know, freeze, root, and then just power up, power up, power up, smack a Scarecrow to death in one hit. That would be kind of sick. All right. So you're not a mimic. Let's buy you, replace the tornado. So we've got 2 pets now. Tessa Coil's also pretty good, but the owl can do a lot of damage. Another Leggy boy. Current Leggy boy is better Leggy boy. Don't need any of this, or this, or this. Poyo powered, you're not invincible, right? I think I ask that question every time. I don't think you're ever invincible. I think you just have a very small hitbox. So in theory, this should be the Mimic. So whatever weapon we take will be level 14. We want something that we can use at range, I think. I don't think we're looking for the Bible. And I don't think we're looking for the tentacle either. Snake Fangs is pretty interesting. It's high damage, very high damage, and it's level 14. We could also just go for a level 14 Alchemic Carbine, and then we have poison damage that we can synergize into. We can synergize into bleeding, or poison, or burning oil, or all 3. You know, more damage is more damage, so to have it is better than not having it. But I gotta admit that the Snake Fangs is also tempting. But we kinda have a weapon. Yeah. There's no ammo issues with it. I think we're fine. So maybe we'll just grab this. And it's a sizable upgrade for sure. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We're at max HP. Where is the exit? Yeah, we've done everything. Got the double damage owl, which we're gonna keep as is. We can roll. Well, if the owl spreads oil, we don't really need the alchemic carbine to spread oil. Lydia, welcome. Oh no, it's Leg Hugger. It's a legendary Leg Hugger. I had to take it. As bad as he is. It's one of the items that I'm really looking forward to in the cursed update to Dead Cells, because you can spawn 2 of them, and I think that makes it way better. Actually, you know what? He needs a reroll. Oh, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. If we can get spread oil on carbine, that would be very handy. Because right now the shooting of the arrows does nothing. I'll spend another one. Okay. Spreads oil, shots leave a trail of flames, and covered in burning oil. What the hell are we getting? Good stuff is what we're getting. Yeah, so there's all of our fire done, and poison done, and we still have the firebrand to fire off the alchemic carbine quickly, and we have the poison damage, and we have the fire damage, and we have the bleed damage. Good God. Let's go fight this guy. I still have barbed tips. I guess that's still pretty good, although I figure, I think point blank would be better against this guy. Yeah, the Leg Hugger and Tesla Coil turret are gonna get double uses on Legendary in the upcoming update. Blessed Run. I don't think it's blessed. It's just not terrible yet. So LTY dot, LTYX. I know I'm not hitting him, like I'm not attacking him at all, but he got melted by our pets and the DOT. So there we go. I don't know why, I've been having better runs with this guy lately. I feel like it's just because I try to ignore him. Like I run away from him and just let my pets or turrets do the work, or I specifically attack him once, then roll through him. I don't try to go for like a multi-hit combo. Oh, really? Sacrifice 20% of your maximum health to recover 2% per melee attack. But it's legendary, so it extends the effect upon killing an enemy, not with a melee attack, but just killing them. But it's still worthless. Although I guess a downwards attack into an enemy would heal you, but like, what's the freaking point, my dude? Almost as bad as the 2 face flasks. Yeah, at least the 2 face flasks, I could hold them both. Okay, I'm gonna make the owl not kill me as much. Very few bonus scrolls in this run. We're kind of neutral level, I think, but let's go long path. Hey, good outfit. See ya. We don't really need items at this point. We just need scrolls. You know what I don't like? I don't like how at this point of the game, all of the enemies, all the bosses that you fight, have shields. They prevent you from hitting them for a certain period of time, which makes things like the bow and endless quiver a little bit worse, because at some point you're gonna have to stop hitting the enemy and you're gonna lose your damage bonus that you've been stacking. I guess the same is kind of true with the Watcher. Right, I was in the middle of my combo. But I guess with the Watcher, you can hit the tentacles, potentially. But I think that they don't appear out of the ground fast enough. Yeah, Owl Hugger. That's a great episode title name. The Owl Hugger. Dude, I love that alchemic carbine that we picked up. Level 14. Shots leave a trail of flame, and it places oil. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Disgusting, I know. Not the most damage we've ever had. It's pretty good though. I guess that's the thing that I need to realize about this weapon. Animation lock after the second and the third hit. The first one is almost instantaneous. So just a little something to keep in mind. Magic bow. It's actually really good for the backpack because it fires a lot of shots, and it's a super slow weapon. What if we put that in the backpack instead of the carbine? We can just equip the carbine. We don't need the firebrand because the carbine is fire and poison. So we could put magic bow in the backpack, and it's gonna have shots that kind of spread out and then home in on enemies. Yeah. We could try it anyways. We have the money. Like, that's a pretty nice little strike there, huh? What bet did Abe lose to have both Leggy Boy and Owl in a run? I like Owl when you're trying to no-hit bosses. It's not bad, okay? In fact, it's actually pretty good. Oh, my laser's cleared already. I mean, the magic bow shots are getting in there and they're doing some nice damage. So it's kind of exactly as expected and hoped. It says that they pierce, and I believe it. I just don't know if they actually home in on enemies after the pierce. There is a negative to this. The negative is that sometimes the alchemic carbine does not actually apply the fire because it has to shoot straight in order to apply fire. Like, it has to be near the ground. I'm kind of liking this though. This seems to be working fine. Yeah, they definitely still work after they hit one target. And I think we're getting enough fire that it's fine. Oops, he's aggroed. You know, on a boss, we don't have to hit fire with every shot, because eventually we're just gonna have oil, and the oil will keep him on fire, you hope. Seems okay. But I gotta admit, the firebrand, it just, I like the consistency of applying fire. It's still bonus DPS no matter how you think about it. Having a much more reliable application of the fire would be nice. But we got one more scroll before the end. Where are we going? Where the heck are we going? Down's where we're going. Well, we got plenty of time to figure it out. Morning star. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Knife dance, don't need it. Ah, okay. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yep, okay. Solid, I like it. We don't need magic bow when we've got a Hokuto's bow now. So we've got the fire, we got the poison, we got the Hokuto's bow for extra DPS. Good. Hokuto's bow on its own can pretty much one-shot enemies at this point. Where are we going? We still have another key to get, right? Yeah, we haven't done the one in the water. Water. We haven't done the one in the water. Not a lot of bonus scrolls on the run. We've only had one, I think. There was one challenge rune, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember because this has actually been a very long Dead Cells day. We've been in the bank several times. Yeah, that went just fine. That'll work, that'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. It was like meat hooks. Like hooks made of meat. Leg hugger boy, don't do it! I was just expecting there to be some like bodies hanging from the meat hugger, like meat hugger. Like, I killed these for you. You give me no respect. No respect at all. Which one are we doing? Red. Oh crap, where's the other red door? Ugh. I'll go this way. Some of these doors always have to be so damn far away. Got him. Wow, he is very fast. That's a little scary. All right, we're done. I like the idea that Leggy kind of brings you dead enemies like a cat, says Segas Jr. That would be kind of fun. Might give this guy a little bit more personality too. Otherwise, he's just a leggy meat boy. Meaty boy. I got the sneaking suspicion that there's gonna be something over here. Well, there wasn't. But that's okay. We got some cheese. Alright, let's get our scroll and get out of here. It's been a good run. Hold on. No, this is gonna be another pet run. I have been doing more pet runs lately too. Some of the pets are actually pretty good. Not all of them, and not all the time. And not leg meat boy, but you know what? I don't know why everyone loves you, but they do. Final look, final look. Skills, no. Weapons, no. Although, maybe there were still some... No, we bought the Hokuto's bow at the weapon shop, didn't we? No, we got it from a chest? Man, I don't even remember anymore. Boys axe. Shots explode into a toxic cloud, huh? Don't need it. Double damage on burning oil. Hokuto's bow is just a bow. Burning oil, endless quiver. We could re-roll the endless quiver to try to get burning oil and poison. We've got the money. And we haven't re-rolled this one yet, and it's highly likely to get something better than just burning oil. Let's start with the owl. Okay, that's good enough. Oil and plus damage. Spread oil too. I'm gonna roll it. Electrified targets? I regret everything. I regret everything. We've just ruined our damage bonus with the weapon. God damn it. That's fine. That is... I didn't get burning oil at all after the first reroll. What the heck? I feel a little bit jebaited. I thought this was gonna be awesome. Rerolls are such a trap. I always go for them though. I always try to get the damage. So this is fire. We need to get some fire out there. There we go. There's some. Still got him. Much slower than it otherwise would be. Maybe we can get lucky and we can just get a new bow with cheap rerolls. This one costs like 5 grand right now. I don't want to spend 5 grand on a reroll. All right, so what was our bosses? Death, Scarecrow, Hand of the King. Almost died on Death. Had a good fight on Scarecrow and Hand of the King though. What about Double Cross? That's a lot of damage if you can get it to land. Jonah, welcome. Have you heard of Frostpunk? I'd love for you to play that sometime. Frostpunk, that is it's like a colony builder, except it's not it's less colony builder, more like city builder, but you have to like protect your town from the cold because you live in like a post-apocalyptic world or something. I've heard of it before. I haven't played it though. Goldpuss says, are you excited for the upcoming new routes? Yeah, more routes makes me happy because I would like to have another way of getting to death instead of having to do the Dracula's castle every time. And I would like to have another way of getting to Dracula without having to go through the freaking castle which requires you going through the clock tower every time. So more paths is a good thing, I think. I don't know how it's gonna be implemented. I am totally fine if the way they do it is that you have to do the path once and then you unlock alternate paths. I think that would be a good way of doing it. I'll take whatever they got, you know? Ammo is not gonna affect the cross, it would only affect the bow, so we are out. Actually, wait a minute, we need money. We don't need barbed tips anymore. We should get rid of that. We need point blank because we're gonna be up close with the crosses. Did work. But if you want some Frostpunk, I could see about maybe trying to find a cheap copy of it, wait for like a Steam sale or something. Hello, friend. I gotta remember too, the Hokuto's bow, I only realized this the other day, which is kind of weird, but Hokuto's bow will... legendary Poyo power! What the heck? Goodbye owl, I guess. Hello Poyo. How it works is the ammo will get stuck in an enemy. You've got to kill the enemy to get the Hokuto's bow shot back, but if the enemy just dies, you get the ammo back super quickly, which is why I always felt like sometimes the Hokuto's bow ammo would come back faster than others, is because it's a normal arrow. Now that's not true with everything in the game. The Yumi, for instance, that's not a normal arrow. It has a set amount of time before it comes back. And so in my head, I guess because they were both weapons that aren't affected by the ammo mutation, in my head I just thought that they would function this similarly. That is not the case. I see it. Oh God. Google Water Cat! Thank you very much for the resub. How you doing? Kaka. Jonah says, I didn't even know, but I just checked. Frostpunk is on a massive sale, 80% off for the next 40 hours. Well, in that case, I've got 40 hours to pick it up. I might check it out. See ya. I need to do like a test of what the actual like expected damage is for, oh, nice job. He killed someone! Bog. What the actual expected damage value is from a cross hit, because the cross is an interesting weapon in that if you miss, it really doesn't spend that long on an enemy, you know? And as a result, I don't know what the DPS calculation really means. Is that including the time it takes to go out and come back? Is it assuming you miss with the non-crits? Like, what the heck does the damage mean? I love watching the bird die by fall damage. It's just such a weird thing. There's a few items in the game that are like that have kind of ambiguous damage calculations. Maybe one of these days I'll actually go through a whole bunch of weapons in the game and be like, here's what the truth. Here's what Motion Twin doesn't want you to know. Here's what the king has been hiding from you all. What do we got? Just one of you? Thank you, Owl. Secret zone discovered. It's not really that secret. Is that DLC 2 for Frostpunk on Steam? That's a good point. I didn't know it actually had a DLC. See ya. No. Current one's better. The dodging plants a bomb is always weird because it doesn't scale. It does so little damage later on in the game. Whoa, don't get up there. So like, it's definitely for killing very weak enemies like the grenades and whatnot that only have 1 HP anyways. But it makes it way less useful later on, you know? Oh, there's some food. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, we don't need the food anyways. Climb! Freaking jumping puzzles. In my dead cells? I think not. Nope. Whole game. Nice. I guess I should actually probably attack at some point. I was kind of hoping that the pets could do it. Oh, right, and then we gotta think about our egg friend. Are we gonna take egg item? Let's just fall. Because we could take egg item. If we wanted biters. Which I guess we could do. Let's see. It was just a completely random drop anyways. We could get rid of the owl. Makes victims bleed. We could have a big bleed, I suppose. Look, 16,000 damage and then we get chicks. How can I not? That's so many of them too. Like, I need to send this to Chris as a Twitch clip, since he loves making ducks in Noida. He'll love making chickens in Dead Cells. All right. I guess let's get out of here. We're done. We have full health, no money. Oh God, there's plenty of sneezes. How am I gonna use it? I guess I should use it when he shields, because when he shields, we can just get the time out of the way where we can't do anything. Because otherwise I'm gonna need to dodge, right? You're not invincible when you're in the chicken form, right? Dun, dun, dun. Might be a situation where we also want to swap these. Because Hokuto's bow is going to run out of ammo very quickly. But we only need it to land once. Okay, so eggs. Do you think that the chicks will also make the victims bleed? Because that would be funny. Well, let's see if we can get damage. Plus bleed. There you go. Burning oil, and bleed, and toxic cloud, and freeze, and all of the nonsense, blah, 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 blah. Cross. Plus damage on a burning target. I think we gotta end it there. Hey, much better. We don't have enough money to actually get rid of barb tips, unfortunately, but that's fine. Bwah, bwah, bwah. All right, let's do this, friend. Back again, and they say that dogs are a man's best friend. He doesn't look like a man. Looks like a construct with all those glowing orbs on him. Okay, so... Got it. He killed all my biters. Oh, this is where I want him to be, though. Right in the freaking corner. That was pretty good. Let's get some more biters out here. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Whoa, he lived! That was unexpected. Also, the biters respawn pretty quickly. Where like the biter item comes off of cooldown fast. Hey, give me this. I died due to the tornado. He pushed me into the spike wall when I was trying to chug the flask. I shouldn't have done that. That was a fun run though. I enjoyed that one. The Poyo power, I just don't like it because you can't maneuver when you're using it. You know, you can't actually give yourself any dodge rolls. They don't work properly. So I find myself usually taking damage or just being improperly positioned for follow-ups. That was a good one. That was a good one. Cross is also a weird one because it's so positionally important. But our damage was not the best. We've had more damage in the past. I don't care about dying on the final boss. I'm not worried about that because we had a fun time and we made it that far. And we could have done it if we had probably the bow instead of the cross, but the cross was pretty damn good too. Cool run. I like the pets. Leg Hugger doesn't really do that much on his own. I took him because he was legendary. I mean, having two of them would help, as though we were on like the cursed update. Having two of them would certainly make him better, but I find all of the other familiars to just do more damage or just be better, you know? The cat in particular, the cat, in my opinion, is just an upgrade over the Leg Hugger. You can control the cat and it attacks way better. Its AI is stronger, I think. But good run. We don't have enough gold to completely fill our wallet on this one, unfortunately, but that's okay. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.